got me started. Just like, oh. Yo, what's poggin', everyone? Welcome to the first episode of the No Name Podcast with your host Badger and Nimmer.
Hello.
That's not actually the name of the podcast. That's just a temporary name.
At the time of recording, we have no idea what this podcast will be called.
Yeah, we came up with this idea like yesterday, so we didn't put a lot of thought into this.
I may or may have not just jokingly said, "Hey, let's do a podcast," and it just kind of went there. You know?
That's actually exactly what happened. He literally said a joke, and then we just. That's what we do around here. We improvise.
I love improvising.
Oh yeah, everyone does. You can't knock a man for loving improvisation.
That yeah. Have you had any past experience with improvisation or whatever?
With
I don't know, like theater or something. I don't know, yeah, whatever.
I was gonna say with lots of women I improvise. Because I'm a very awkward and antisocial human.
Damn.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah. So how's it going? How's it going, man?
I'm good. I'm doing all right. You know, not the best day in the world, but you know that they can't all be great. You know. So.
That's true.
How are you doing though?
I'm doing poggers. I woke up at 9, and the podcast got delayed quite a bit, so I was just kind of like chilling, I guess.
Yeah. No, my bad. My bad on that. I had some issues I had to take care of.
You're good, G.
Yeah,
I get it.
Got them struggles.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
true. You know, when you need to pull up on the block, you know, sometimes you gotta go with the blicky.
Yeah, you know, the block needed someone to pull on it, and you know, I had to take one for the team.
Exactly, Michael Durr being one of them. But it didn't turn out very well. Yeah. Speaking of Michael Durr, where is he? He hasn't uploaded in so long. Michael, if you're listening to this, you're probably not, but if you are, come back. We miss you.
We miss you, Mr. Durr.
We miss you, man. Mr. Durr. Yeah.
Miss Durr, if you might even would like to say. You know, my notification is Mr. Durless, and I'm not, you know.
Oh, I thought you were implying he was like trans or something for a second.
What?
Why didn't you say Mrs. Durr?
No, I said
like what?
Mr. Like it's a combination of Mr. and Mr.
Oh. Okay.
I was just trying to make a dumb pun, and you'd be like, "Okay," and you know we could have shrugged it off, but nah, it's a whole thing now. It took like an entire minute of the recording.
I was just interested. I was just like confused for a second. I thought he was like transgender or something. I mean, I wouldn't mind that.
No one would mind that. I really don't think anyone would mind that. It's just you know,
I
think
that would be great. That would be a great transformation, but I guess he didn't.
And that's also okay.
That's also okay. That's okay. You
just as decently alright.
True.
Yeah.
Nimmer, do you know Little Caesars?
Little Caesars?
Yeah.
I don't think we have those.
That's okay.
Why don't you explain?
So let's say you go to a Little Caesars, okay?
Okay.
And you go up to the cashier and you're like, what would you say? Would you say I would want a hot and ready, which on Little Caesars like menu thing, right? They're always like, "Oh yeah, order the hot and ready," which is literally just a pepperoni pizza. I guess it's hot, and I think it's old, to be honest, but I don't know. Or maybe it's I don't know. Would you go up and say I want a hot and ready, or would you just say I would want a pepperoni pizza?
You know, it depends how comfortable I am with, you know, being outside and talking with people that day. If I was feeling a little funny, a little goofy, you know, I might pull a hot and ready. But you know, I think on normal days I would. I think on normal days I would just say pepperoni, you know, on pizza.
Because there's a huge debate out there. If you would go up to the cashier and say if you would want a hot and ready or just a normal pepperoni pizza.
I mean,
Now I don't know anyone who goes up to the to the cash register and says, "I want a hot and ready." I don't know that. I've never seen that in my life. But apparently there's people out there that actually do that.
mm. It actually reminds me of something. Over here, we have like you know what shawarma is?
Yes.
Well, it's not basic. It's not exactly shawarma, but it's like the closest closest thing I'll get, like without
Uh-huh.
like trying to sound like an idiot. So basically, like let's just imagine this shawarma stand, right? And it's like
Okay.
the most famous shawarma land we've got around, and it's just
Shawarma.
this old man, like this decently old man, and a few of his children and family members running the booth. And, like it's in like a building or something, and you
Uh-huh.
go up to him and you give him what you want, and then he asks you, would you like to insert name of a soccer team here? Okay. Now, the only
Huh?
reason he does this, if let's just say you want like hummus or something, you won't ask him for
Okay.
hummus. He has a little side menu on the wall next to like the register that says like
Uh-huh.
hummus equals and then like a team member name, like a soccer member like team names. So you'd have a soccer team name as like a spice, and you have to say, give me a soccer team name. Just throw one.
I the team that Ronaldo's
So instead of saying put hummus in my pita bread, you'd say put Ronaldo's team name in my bread.
on.
Or you'd say
What?
Ronaldo's team name me.
What?
Yeah, I know.
I
It
would
doesn't
just
make
not
any
order
sense.
there.
I've never eaten
I would
there.
just
They
I would
say it's
just
apparently
not order there.
delicious, but I'm not going through that. That is not worth it.
That sounds like a Willy Wonka factory,
It
except it's
is.
just
It
shawarmas
honestly
and an old
is.
man.
It is. It really is.
Shawarma land.
It really is
Just,
just
just
old man Wonka with the shawarmas. Like,
there's like a rain, like a waterfall of just hummus going down. That's
oh my god,
that's
that sounds disgusting.
it does. That's I would
Hummus is
not
good
order
if there's
there.
not too much, but like a rain, like hummus rain.
Oh my
God,
god, that would be so gross. Imagine it going down. It would be so thick. It
it's
would not.
it sound. You can hear
Oh
the
my god.
of it just like
Oh
going down.
no. Oh no. You
That
could. You
yeah, you
absolutely
definitely
could.
would. Yeah.
Oh, that's so gross. I would not order there. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't go there.
That's why I go to Texas Meat instead,
Texas meat.
where you can just
Wh-
order like sandwiches and briskets and stuff. It's
Oh,
good.
yeah, that makes
The
sense.
other day I was over, and my dad ordered some to the house, and it was so delicious. Oh my god, it was so good. I like brisket. It's good meat.
Okay, you seem to like meat quite a lot.
Yeah, no, I because I'm on like a diet like for the past few
I
days,
see.
so I can only eat
Mm,
like I can my let's just say that like my food table has changed a lot.
I
I
see.
basically like can't eat anything that has flour or sugar in it, which takes a lot more than you'd
Oh
realize.
dang.
Obviously, like things other than candy bars and stuff, but like like spaghetti, pizza, that's done.
Oh
I can't
my.
can't have
What can
that.
you even eat at that point with no sugar?
Well, recently I have been eating. What did I eat today? I forgot. I'm gonna be honest. I ate um I ate chicken breasts
Mhm.
with potatoes, with steamed
Mhm.
potatoes. And I think the evening meal, the supper that I'll be eating tonight is gluten-free like noodles.
I see.
So no flour, no issues. Maybe
Right.
maybe I'll go a little off fluke and like put a little bit of butter on it so it'll have a little more flavor. But that's like the worst I'm willing
Mmm.
to go now.
I see. How is the candy and stuff like in Israel? Because you've had American candy, have you?
I've had a little bit. I've been to stores where they have American things like Twinkies, Ding Dongs, whatever you want to call them, all those
Mm-hmm.
like stuff. And I have been tempted the other day to buy an Almond Joy because you said that they suck, right? You said that you
They're
hate
so
them.
bad. They're so bad.
And instead I was really tempted to message you like as an image of it, and, like, should I do it? Should I do it? Uh, just to see if I also hate Almond Joy. But then I realized that I should probably not be eating it at all. So I was like, I'll take his word
Mm.
for it. Probably does suck, and I did
I mean,
not
I
buy
think
it.
it's mostly healthy because coconut's like healthy. I mean, they could add stuff to be fair, but
Trust, it's a candy bar. There's no way. There's nothing in there. I
true.
did not look at the
It's just
ingredients, but
so much.
what was that? You were loud for a second.
Yeah,
What was that?
like 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 I know it's like supposed to be mostly like a coconut bar, but it's so much coconut that like the chocolate to coconut ratio, like you might as well just get rid of the chocolate. There's literally not much chocolate on it. So it's just bad. Like it's just so much, and like I like coconut, but for some reason they tampered with it to the point it just doesn't taste as good as coconut usually does.
Hmm. Obviously, I can't
It's
really
just
agree with
bad.
you because I've never had Almond Joy. But
Dang.
like the closest thing I imagine to it is Bounty, which is just straight up like coconut chunks with a very thin
Ew.
layer of chocolate, and
Yeah, that's essentially what Almond
that's
Joys is.
nah. But like it's honestly good. Like, but I wouldn't have like more than half a bar, even if I was forced with like at a gunpoint, I'd eat half a bar at best. I don't know.
Oh my
Like
god,
I
you
don't know.
get
I feel
shot.
like it's too much, right? I don't know. It gets.
It is a lot. It's a lot.
But now I don't really have a choice, so I'll just not eat any. And that's fine,
I
I guess.
see.
Like today, I think is the first day that I'm fully off of sugar and not like semi off of it and just eating less every day. Like today is my first no sugar day, basically. So
I see.
the other day I had like a,
That's
a frozen pop because it was hot outside, but yeah.
I see. I mean, that's good because like I don't think people realize how much sugar we intake in a daily basis. It's crazy. How
I've
much,
seen the
especially like the
statistics. It's
U.S.
yeah. I was gonna
Yeah.
say like especially in the U.S. The numbers are looking real high.
Oh my lord. Yeah, this is the land of a lot of fat. A lot of Listen, I'm trying not to be mean towards groups. Okay, it's
I'm
a
sure you're
lot
doing
of
fine. I'm sure you're doing fine.
larger people. Okay, listen,
Ah,
I'm one
ah.
of them. Okay, so I can just speak on this.
No, okay,
All right,
okay.
so
Fair
it's
enough, fair
it's
enough.
fair. True. What do you think of the AI? The new AI. Everyone's talking about it. AI. Do you think it's going to overtake art? It's kind of crazy. Do you like?
Oh, the AI that like you type something in and it does like an image for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, well, obviously it's not gonna. I don't think it's at least for now. It's not gonna like do anything like very specific. Like if I tell him like draw badger, it won't do it perfectly. It'll just it'll
Right.
just do a little mishmash of colors because it's not that developed yet. But I'll give you this
Yeah.
much: it's definitely revolutionary. It's something new. It's out there. Like it's already
Yeah.
out. I think it's even a TikTok filter. I don't know, but I've seen people
Cause
on
like
TikTok just put like a thing in, and then it loads, and there's an actual image. Like they implemented the AI
really.
into TikTok. That's
Oh,
crazy.
that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So
actually crazy.
it's definitely out there, and if things go well, then maybe artists will be out of the job, other than human art appreciators, I suppose. Uh,
Yeah. That's so bad cuz like not only like art but like in 10 to 15 years like I don't think there's going to be much jobs to be honest. Like I don't
there's
think like
definitely going to be less because
yeah, like I
technological advancements they have slowed down in the recent years, but obviously they're not gonna stop completely. But no, I completely agree, and like I'm willing to say in 20 years maybe we'll have way less jobs than we do it now. So we got to make the most of what we got.
yeah, like it already there's like literally like robots in Walmart. Like you could just self-checkout. Like they could
No,
just fill the whole thing with self-checkouts.
that is very
No
true.
one will have
Yeah,
a
no
job.
cashiers.
Yeah. Like, that's crazy though. Like I mean I understand why
Isn't
people
it a
want
bit of
it.
a security issue though?
It probably could be. I know there's an Amazon store where it's literally just full on, just no people. You just scan it, and I don't know how it works. I don't like. I feel like it's so easy to just steal, but apparently you scan it and then you buy it on Amazon and you can just keep it. It's yours. So
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
I
know how that
remember.
works.
I remember seeing a video on
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I don't know how that works because again I feel like it's gonna be so easy to just take as much as you please, but yeah, it's crazy. It's kind of sad. Like I understand why people want it because it's like, well, if it's better than like actual people's work, then there's not really a point for humans to do it. But then at that point, like no one will have a job. And like, yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't know if this is all a good idea. Now that
Yeah.
come to think about it, it's like it's just gonna run off people with a job, and it's like it's gonna do nothing but just kind of ruin the economy and everything. It's kind of crazy.
I mean, to be fair, right? You got like Tesla bots now. I saw like an image on Twitter once about like a Tesla robot. I don't know what that's about. I'm not really sure what like that's a thing.
Oh,
But
I think I heard Elon talk
it's
about
like
that.
a white robot with like some black covering, you know. If I feel
Yeah.
like having this like podcast decently edited for, non-audio listeners, maybe I'll pull up an image. Probably not though, but if
Yeah,
it's
probably not. It's kind of a gambit.
yeah, it's only you will tell. You'll tell how I feel. When I edit
Yep.
this. When
That's
I
called the
pull up
Nimmer
the clips.
Gambit.
The Nimmer Gambit. You'll just never
The
know.
Nimmer Gambit.
Ever.
True. True.
Speaking
And it's
about like
crazy.
oh sorry. I just thought of a really like funny thing to say, and like you could have genuinely no,
You
you
could
could
go. You
no
could
no no
go.
no you were gonna say something
No,
that I
it's
did
it's
not.
like a full like rant thing. You can go first if it's.
No, I'm fine with a rant. I have it. I think I'll write it
No,
down.
we're
'Cause
gonna be
this one,
sat here for 15 minutes bickering.
hold
Who's
on, let me
gonna go
just.
first? Go first, please.
All right, I wrote what I wanted to say down. You can go ahead. I'm willing
Well,
to.
okay. So we're kind of facing the future already, because with Elon, the thing that goes in your ear or whatever, which by the way killed like like 90% of the monkeys that they tested on.
What?
Um, yeah, yeah, it killed so many monkeys. It's like,
Damn,
okay, Elon,
so
that's
many
kind of
lost
crazy.
Monkey Mondays
I
footage.
know, like how can they do that to monkeys? That's crazy. At least do that to like a goat or something. Um. Anyways, yeah, it's crazy because we're. I
Sorry,
just
that
said
caught me
going
off
off to
guard. You can go ahead.
But like it's crazy because like there's already gonna be things where you can literally, apparently, according to Elon, you could literally just listen to music in your head, or just watch TV in
What?
your head. Yeah, it's crazy. You literally can do anything in your mind. It's like
That reminds me
telekinesis,
of
pretty much.
the Simpsons episode where it's all like in the future, and like Homer and Marge were in bed, like with their eyes closed, reading emails in their mind.
Oh, I'm telling you, The
Yeah,
Simpsons,
they
the
predict
future.
stuff.
They know the
They predict it
future.
all. And
They
then Homer
predicted COVID,
clicked
Donald Trump.
on a link, and then he got a virus in his head. It was hilarious.
Oh
Yeah,
my god, that's
you
not.
know,
See, that's exactly what I'm talking. Like, what if someone just hacks into it? Like,
that
what do you do
is
at that point?
dangerous. What
I
what
know
could you
it's
do?
really dangerous. I don't know.
Like, what would you
I
even
don't,
do? Would you just like would you hack it so you just have a seizure? What would you do? I don't really.
maybe they could literally kill off thousands by doing that. If
Yeah.
this goes worldwide and everyone has it, people could literally just hack into it and kill thousands of people.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy to me. I don't want to be controlled by not in my body. I don't want
My
the
body, my
vaccine. Not in
I'm
my
not wearing
body.
mask today. Nuh-uh.
I'm not wearing a mask. It's
My
all
mouth,
hoax.
my choice,
It's all
baby.
fake.
Shugwow.
It's all fake news.
It's all fake news. Trump said so.
It's all fake. Yeah, Trump said so. Yeah,
He
true.
knows best.
Trump knows best. That's right. Daddy knows best.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Actually, speaking of like what do you call it? Like technological advancements. Like this has been off for a little bit, but it's still kind of bothering me. Like, what the hell's up with crypto? What's the deal with it? People keep
Oh
on throwing
my
that word
god.
left and right. Crypto, cryptocurrency, Dogecoin,
Oh.
Bitcoin. What's the deal with crypto? I need to know. What's the hype about?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy. I don't know what the hype is. It's so dumb. It's such a scam. It's what? Like it's so dumb. Like okay, the thing is with like so Logan Paul, for you that don't know, Logan Paul is doing a new project. Well, already has done. But he did a project where he like spent 99 days or whatever, like taking 99 like Polaroid pictures and selling them as the NFTs. Now I understand that more because that's like a real thing, right? Or maybe it's not. Maybe you just like. Does he sell? I don't know. Does he sell like an actual copy of the Polaroid, or does he just
I don't
take a
know.
picture of it and
I don't
send
know.
it to someone?
Can you
I don't. If
copy a
it's
Polaroid?
it has
I'm too young for this. I don't really know that.
maybe I
Can
don't.
you?
We're Zoomers. Yeah, it's like I understand it. If they actually got a real copy of it, I would understand that. That makes sense, because he actually like went around the world like took a picture of like a rare alligator, and there was one he took of a monkey dressed in a Bored Ape costume. You know those Bored Ape NFTs where they're like
Oh,
satin away with like shades and stuff.
and they're all
Yeah, it
just
was a real
really
monkey. It was
bored.
epic. Yeah, true.
That's
But
all
there's
very
actually
epic.
some really cool photos in there. But anyways, NFTs are dumb. It's a scam. Um, yeah, cryptocurrency. I understand investing in a stock because it's kind of like it's like there's most of the time like there's no way it crashes, right? It's like a full proof plan. It just doesn't go down most of the time.
Yeah.
Um, so it's a smart way to put your money in. I don't think I would personally, but it could be a smart way to put your money in. But NFTs are just dumb. You're just and also, how does it ruin the environment? I heard that. How does it ruin the environment?
I don't like. I
NFTs.
think maybe not NFTs, but definitely like bit
Maybe crypto.
like
I don't know.
crypto mining machines. Like people, I saw
Yeah,
a video
maybe.
of a guy that has like a farmland, and he just built a hut around it, like a big hut, and he just has thousands of computers running,
Oh
mining
my
Bitcoin
god,
and
that
stuff.
is a degen. That is an actual degen.
Listen,
That's crazy.
he's very rich because he's paying off everything and he's getting mad profit.
That's still a degen way. Like I don't want to farm money that way. Okay, I don't want to go through all that effort. Okay, yeah, I want to. Yeah, sure. Do I want to be rich? Of course, but like I don't want to spend that much time. That's degen.
Yeah, no,
It's
so that I would definitely understand if people would say that fucked with the environment. Uh,
yeah, that's crazy.
that is just
Mark Zuckerberg. What is going on? Actually, what is going on with Meta? What is going on Facebook?
I don't know. They
That's
kind of just
crazy.
they changed Facebook to Meta, and now Facebook is under Meta. I don't really know. And
Yeah.
then they also took
Dude, he's a
Oculus
lizard,
and
man.
made it into Meta. I don't really
Oh
know.
my god. That's so
You know,
meta. Like
now if you
what?
boot up your Oculus Quest 1 or 2s, you'll see the Meta logo instead of the Oculus logo.
Really?
Yeah. So it's
That's
like some
crazy.
people who still have the Oculus logo, their like quests are worth thousands right now because people want the
Really?
OG like loading screen. The other day, like a few weeks back, I remember loading into mine and I saw the Meta logo. I was genuinely ready to puke. I was disturbed. Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
They're really taking over there. I'm not really sure. I'm thinking I'm not really enjoying so far the way that they're taking VR because other than the Quest 2, it is very quiet, and the Quest 2 wasn't
Oh
that
yeah.
much big of an upgrade, other than the 2K lenses per eye, which basically just means yeah you get 4K in VR, sure, but like the compatibility of it is a bit scuffed.
I
Only
see.
like after a year or two, they basically just shelved the Quest 1 because it was too heavy and like storage was not great on it.
Yeah, I would just invest in like a Valve VR headset.
At that point, you get a decent computer, get a,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, Meta is just weird. Facebook has been dead for a while.
Only
It's
for
just
old people.
only moms, but even then, like I don't even think old people go on it nowadays. Like I think they think it's cringe.
You know, they go on
Um,
Instagram now.
True, they go on Insta, they go on TikTok. They go on TikTok with their kids.
You know,
Yeah.
I was scrolling one night on TikTok because I've been having like sometimes I've been having some sleep problems which are solved with 10 minutes on my phone, and I'm like, oh, I'm sleepy, on to bed. So I was scrolling one night on TikTok, and I
Mhm.
saw this like, I'm trying to be nice here, so I'll say like 70-year-old British man, and he was
Okay.
like, guys, I think I've been banned. If you go to my page, press the follow button and see if you get a warning. Recently, I've seen other creators get a warning, and I wanted to know if it's the same on my page. And that, it set me off, but it was kind of like wholesome at the same time. So I kind of just scrolled past it without reporting or following. It wasn't too wholesome or too violating, so I just kind of let it slide.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But yeah, no, definitely old people. They're getting places. They are.
True. They're
They're
going
doing.
places. Yeah.
Do you
They
know
have a bright
people
future ahead of
still
them.
people still use Yahoo?
Actually?
Yeah, no. My parents use Yahoo. Apparently, I saw it open on their
Really?
desktop. Yeah. I was disgusted.
That was absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, you can't
That's
there's so many things you can't do on Yahoo. It drives me crazy. Honestly, it really
yeah.
does. It really.
Isn't the only sole purpose for Yahoo's to just answer questions?
I don't know. I think it was an emailing service, and then it just also
Oh,
did
really?
Q&As.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. They're going with a weird direction to it, but get on them. Like if they're still making money, from random 80-year-old grandma, and a
That's
mom
true.
that doesn't feel like moving to Gmail. Get on them.
Yeah, true. Yeah. What is your opinion on quote unquote white girls
What does
getting
that
their
mean?
Starbucks? You know,
Okay. Like
yeah.
it's pumpkin spice latte season. Skirt,
Yeah.
skuska, save the
Skirt
turtles.
skirt. Save the turtles.
Flask,
True.
scrunchies. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, as long as usually they do, but as long as they don't shove it in my face, I honestly could not care less. Get
I'm
your
gonna be honest, it just
Starbucks.
came to my
Just
head and just
it's a
passed
decent
it.
question. I'll give it to you. It's an interesting
Yeah,
topic. A bit old,
oh,
but it's
thank
an
you.
interesting
A
one.
bit old, okay. Yeah. Listen, I can't knock it. I'm a white girl at heart.
Oh
I
yeah.
love my Starbucks. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
My
Damn,
Starbucks in one hand and
you've been too
holding my
busy
cat in the other.
to make Starbucks. No wonder your content's been going slow, man. You've been too busy going to
True.
Starbucks on the daily.
True. Drinking Starbucks, taking pictures of my food. Yeah.
And actually, if we're on that, what was my question? Oh yeah, like, have you been like, what's your like reasoning for not wanting to upload recently? Is it like struggle with content creation, or do you have like another reason? If that's okay that
Um.
I bring it up.
Yeah, that's fine. So I was editing a video with me and Nimmer. We played a game called what Hey Daddy or
Who's your daddy? I think it was.
Who's Your Daddy? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we we recorded that, and I was just editing it, and I edited like the first part, like the intro or whatever, but
Mhm.
I just wasn't having fun really editing it. Like I don't know why. I just didn't really I didn't find like the motivation to do it. Like it just I don't know, it wasn't as fun to me as it was to edit. Uh but I guess that's like kind of normal for editing cuz it's not always the funnest, but um yeah, I've been thinking about actually doing 3D animation content. I'll probably still do normal content, but it's just kind of something that uh find cool. Uh
Mm.
if I could do like IRL content, I would, but like that's the good thing about 3D animation or animation in general. It's it's so much easier than doing it in IRL because you would need a lot more to like do something like that.
Yeah.
With animation, you could just do it easy clap. Um, so yeah, I do want to do that eventually.
That
Uh,
sounds fun. So you like learning like 3D software, like Blender.
True. Yeah.
So that's what you've been doing. You've been learning Blender and slowly editing the Who's Your Daddy video.
Yes, yeah.
Your pace,
Yeah.
man, your pace. That's
True.
it'll come to you if it needs to.
That's true. It will. But I think it'll be like it might be a little bit until I upload like an animation or whatever, because I'm still learning the ropes of it. But I think it'll be like worth the wait. It'll be cool to do that, I think.
I can't wait to see it then.
Thanks, homie. What do you? How come? I'll ask the same question to you.
Well, that's a good one. I'm gonna be honest. I thought you were gonna say, "Why do you struggle with content creation?" But then you just kind of stayed silent. So I was like, "Oh, I might go," and I was like, "All right."
Hey, Nimmer, why do you struggle with content creation?
Oh, you just like there. Well, you see, Badger, you see, I don't know. I really don't know because on one hand, I feel this like heavy weight of burnout with a mix of I really can't be asked to get on my bum and do a video.
Can't be asked.
Yeah, that. Right. I just can't. I can't be bothered. You could say. And on the other hand, like sometimes I get this random burst to edit something, and I do, and it turns out horrible, and just puts me down more. Which is why I've just been practicing editing for a little. And no, the thing is, right, I've noticed that this is something that I'm planning on trying to forget if I continue to do videos. If a video of mine doesn't perform well for the standards of my channel, it really does put me down a bit. Because, yeah, sure, the goal of my videos is to make people happy. But if no one watches them, then it's not effective. It means that, my attempts are not effective, and I need to try something else. Which has, been kind of putting me off as well. But, it's, we're not on summer break anymore. And summer break, I don't really remember why I didn't do anything there. I think I might have done one video, which was the Fall Guys one.
Oh, true.
But other than that, I just didn't do anything. And I'm not sure what I'll get out this year because, high school's back and I have stuff to do. And, I've got friendships to maintain. I gotta I'm doing my best to stay social a little more than last year.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll go well. I don't know. I've just not really been trying to. I've not been focusing on online stuff too much, like in general, which is like also why I, agreed to do the podcast other than jokingly, because it's like a good way to genuinely say what I'm thinking and what's on my mind. And it's like an easy-ish way of content making, which is not the main goal of this, obviously. But while we're at it, let's record it, I guess.
Yeah, that's why I like animation, because it's a really good way to kind of put how you feel, but not like hand fisting the message to people. Like obviously like I feel like people just respect it more, I guess, because it's like actual work put into it, I guess, and not just kind of recording and putting on your face cam and
whoa, I just got deja
kind
vu
of
when you
saying
said
how you
that.
feel.
That's crazy. I just I just predicted what you were gonna say. You're like, and then I just said in my head, and you can actually see that hard work was done. And you just said that I was like, whoa. No, but animation definitely like it definitely shows that you've been working hard. Like Warp does animations, right? Like you can tell that he puts effort into his like clips, and he's been gathering like he's been I've like on Twitter I've noticed that he's like been gathering like and talking with other like animators and stuff, and I've been looking at their work because I've been curious. Like Darth Lilo on Twitter, do you remember?
Oh yeah, I saw that the Nimmer
the Nimmer variant, and they're also really good at animations. And animation it interests me, but not enough to like do it. I wouldn't do it myself.
Right.
It's definitely cool. I like animation a lot. It's very
yeah. Yeah, that's cool, and that's kind of the reason why like I've always done content for myself, is so when I don't get many views, I'm not really disappointed because I just do it for myself. Because obviously, like, some of it's for people, I obviously want people to enjoy it if I'm
Yeah.
putting work into it, but I feel like it's a lot of it is, like, for myself just so I can be proud of it and just laugh when I look at it. Um, yeah, that's kind of the bad thing of, like, thinking like that is because it just kinda sets yourself up for, like, failure to have a standard, um, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Like I remember we've had like
Yeah.
a similar talk to this like multiple
Yeah,
times
yeah.
that have like
Yeah,
referenced
true.
me not enjoying the content making because it's not really going out to anyone, and I make it because I want people to see it. And you say,
Right.
it's not about that. In my opinion, it's all about the fun, and I agree. I think like enjoying
Yeah.
making content will definitely make you want to make content more, but it's
Right.
obviously not enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I
When was
mean,
the last
everyone
time you
has their
uploaded Monkey
reasons.
Mondays?
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. Now, I've been getting. I also want to mention since I've stopped making Monkey Mondays. Maybe I'll come back. Who knows? Um, but ever since I've stopped making Monkey Mondays, I've been just getting hassled. I've been getting harassed constantly. Nimmer being one of the people that's been
No,
harassing
no,
me
no,
to
no,
do Monkey
no.
Mondays. Oh, you want me to send the screenshot, buddy?
No, listen, the
Listen,
last
I
time
got
I did that was like, what, a few months back at best, okay? Alright, you gotta.
well, you still mention it. No, you mentioned it in like the Among Us video too.
I mean, yeah,
You
because I'm just
yeah, it's
memeing
just
around, Oh, and the
uh
spring on my cap on my spacebar just broke. You continue, I'll just make fun.
oh no.
It's fine, it's fine.
But I got death threats in game in Minecraft, of course. Um in Minecraft, I've been getting death threats, just bows being aimed at me
Oh, yeah.
constantly.
I remember that screenshot.
it's yeah, it's not fun. I'm just getting harassed constantly. So
I mean,
yeah,
you
if
know what you
someone
gotta
can
do,
help
man.
me by chance. I I do, all I do is look at monkeys. It's monkey. Like, don't get me wrong, I love monkeys, of course, but you know, I'm just like looking at monkeys doing things, and it's just
It's good content,
I don't
man.
think I guess so. I guess so. Listen,
Mm.
if that's if that's the easiest way of making it, I guess, then it works.
Yeah, if we're on the subject of like YouTube content and stuff, have you noticed like it's kind of been off lately, but there's just been an overflow of like semi-scripted Minecraft SMP content on YouTube.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't.
Listen, I'm
It's kind of like, I don't know. What do you
Listen,
think?
I'm not sending shade to anyone that does that type of content. Uh, Nimmer has some friends that does that content. No shade. I'm sure they're very nice people. I personally hate that content. It's obviously not meant for me. It's obviously meant for very very young pretty much babies. Um yeah, it's not meant for me. Um, I don't I don't like it. It's so most of the time it's so obvious that it's scripted and it's just I don't know. It's just a weird way. I mean, it farms. It does its job because it farms
It is just straight
uh
up built for the
views a lot.
algorithm. Yeah, it definitely.
Absolutely. It just farms a lot. Um, but I don't personally not a big fan of it.
Mm.
Um, I just know Nimmer has been in quite a quite a bit.
Oh yeah, no,
We got
I
ourselves
have.
an actor. We got ourselves a Hollywood actor over here.
I'm on
A
this like
Minecrafter
yeah,
actor.
I'm on this server, um, that like people record their scripteds on, and I've just like been randomly building stuff, and I've like looked over videos of people that I know they're on there, and I've just been randomly saying my builds, which is nice. And just semi randomly, I'll just get a message on Discord. Yo, Nimmer, I need filler. Hop on. And I was like, okay. And
I
I
need filler.
appeared. I need people. Get on. And I'm all right. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. So I hop on the craft once like a month or something. I appear in a random like
Yeah.
scripted video. Oh my god, he stole our loot, guys! Oh my god.
Oh my god, guys.
Yeah, no, but obviously no shade to whoever does it. I respect you. I have
Yeah.
friends that do it. Obviously, yeah. So and it's good on them, you know.
Right. It
Yeah,
farms, like, good for them. They're making bank.
it
Um,
100% farms.
yeah, absolutely. But can I also mention like how Minecraft is just so stale now? Like, I don't get me wrong, I always will like Minecraft, and whatnot. But like content of Minecraft is just so stale to me now. It's just
Yeah,
like not. It just doesn't have the spark I feel like it used to. It's been like milked a whole lot, and so it's kind of hard to, I guess, like it.
yeah.
It's like, for example, no shade to Wilbur Soot. I like his content, but I watched his video of like I forgot what it's called, but his newest video. Um, and it was, I don't know. It's not Wilbur specifically. I think it's just Minecraft. I'm just tired of, but yeah, I just had a hard time watching it.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Like, content, it, after a while, it does get old, and then it gets replaced with something. And then, you know, if it's that good, some, like,
Yeah.
YouTuber, PewDiePie, does a video on it, like, randomly. And then, you know, it gets brought
Yeah.
back like that, boom. Like, for 2 years straight, it's like
Yeah.
the thing that everyone is. The thing.
Right. It's kind of like the equivalent to Marvel movies, right? They are good. They're good, but they've been like milked and done so many times that I just want anything, just an ounce, just anything else for something that's good. Cause there's been like nothing but just bad like movies recently, and it's just Marvel. It's just like they just own. And Disney and Pixar like don't like have any new movie. They have like one movie a year. Maybe not even.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just so stale. Like yeah. I wish there was just something else besides Minecraft content or whatnot. Um what do you think? Do you think there is more wheels in the world or more doors?
Oh, this is the question, huh? Yeah.
This
Mm,
this is the question of the century. This really makes your mind tick. This makes your like dee 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 dee. That's what it does.
now, I
Cause
think, mm,
okay,
I think wheels.
you think wheels.
Yes.
Well, you also gotta consider the cabinets in your kitchen, the uh the little drawers you pull out. Are those considered doors technically?
No, even
I
if we
mean, they open and
considered them a
close.
door, they roll out with four little wheels on each side.
Oh, that's true.
And let's you can say, oh, elevator, two big doors, and there's a crap ton of elevators. What does an elevator
True.
get pulled by? A bunch of
Oh.
wheels on long string, very,
Oh.
stable string. Planes, they have like two doors. They have a lot
True.
of wheels as well.
They have a lot of weight. I think they only have two actually. But
No, they have like two at the front, then two at the back. So at least four. Because like the two at the
I guess
front are
that's
like
true.
stick together, like a
Yeah,
thick wheel.
that's true. I don't know. It's honestly a toss up. Hmm. I feel like there is a lot of wheels in the world, but I don't. Also, there's a lot of like your cars, your
They both have like four each, right? Cars. And
yeah, but they
consider
also have four
motorcycles as
wheels.
well. No doors, more wheels.
That's true.
Bikes, more wheels, no doors.
True.
You also got like, I don't know. Let me think of something else that has doors and wheels. Office buildings. You got doors. You straight up just got doors and whatever.
You
We
just
also
got
got
doors, no
you got
wheels.
chairs on wheels. A crap
That's
ton of them.
true.
Like, I'm
That's
sitting on a
true.
chair with wheels right now. I'm rolling. I'm rolling around right now. I'm doing that thing. I'm doing the
That's
jiggy.
true.
I think you also
The
have one,
jiggy.
right? Like your
I
chair.
do.
Your
I do
gaming one
hear.
has
I
wheels.
don't know if you can hear this, but
I heard a little scrut.
yeah, that's my chair. That's wheeling. Yeah, I think there is probably more wheels in the world. There's a lot. I feel like there's a lot of
Yeah.
wheels out there, but also like there could be a lot of doors. I just don't know if I don't think it would out ratio the wheels because there's a lot of wheels out there.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah.
If you're actually listening up to this point, tell me in the comments, wheels or doors, and why. All right.
Wheels or doors? Yeah, true. That's the question of the day. If you've been listening for that long, that's the question.
If you've been listening for 48 minutes and 35 seconds,
Yeah.
pull up.
Yeah. Pull up, man. Um.
Actually, no, that won't be the time because we did an intermission. Damn it!
Oh no!
No,
Okay,
I look like an idiot. A fool.
No! A fool! Oh!
Shame.
Wow! Shame! Shame
Oh,
Nimmer in
man.
the comments.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
No, why would you do that?
I'm sorry, man. It
Man.
happens. It happens.
I have a good one, actually. Like,
Oh,
I've
okay.
noticed, right, with video games recently, nothing really new has been coming out. Like, what's like the way like video game companies are taking, like, where are they going? What do you think? Like, is it going downhill? Are we coming to an end?
I think a lot of indie games are probably gonna shine in the next couple of years because bigger companies right now they're just lacking. Like they're just not coming out with anything. I guess there's that what is that new game? It's kind of like Dead Space or whatever. It's there's
What?
that one game. But would that be considered an indie game? I don't know.
I have
But
no
there's
idea what
that
you're talking
game.
about.
Yeah, it's only one new game. There's literally not.
Yeah.
I think indie games are mostly just going to shine in the upcoming years. Yeah, they're really just lacking. I don't know, cuz also when you think about like Nintendo, right? Nintendo has hear it out with me. One console, the Nintendo Switch. They should be like releasing games every other month or something. Like how hear me out. How do they have no games? No games haven't came out in like what? Like the last game that came out was like Wii Sports, and it was really bad. It was really bad game. Um, but they had that out. Nintendo have just became like they just been releasing such like mid games. It's crazy. I can go on a whole rant if you're an avid I don't know a fellow podcast the boys podcast. They actually mentioned my outfit, my little Russell of Nintendo. Um, yeah, basically one night I got really mad. I went on a whole spree of Nintendo and why I hate it. I could go on that spree right now. I can go on a whole rant.
Do you wanna?
I'd probably. Okay, so where do I start? All right,
Boy.
so I gotta gather it here. I need to drink some water. Hang on.
By the way, to add to your point before you go off, right? We let's just be aware, like, other than literally every other game that Nintendo does, their last like main like adventure whatever Mario game was in 2017. Right? So it's been what? How many years? Like let me do the quick math. It's been like 5 years. 5 years. We need a new Mario game. We need something. Nintendo, like, they've been super quiet.
I know.
What's going on with that?
Yeah. So to start this off, with me and Nintendo, it's a very love-hate relationship. They make game franchises that I like Kirby or Mario, but they just make bad games for it. So, to start with the Mario movie, okay?
Oh god.
Now, a lot of people complain that Chris Pratt is Mario. Okay, and I can understand that. It's fine, but like if you picture it in your mind, Chris Pratt doing an Italian accent as Mario, I don't see it. I don't Mamma mia, I'm Chris Pratt. Like I don't see it.
Like on the other hand, I don't see him going, "Hello, Luigi, it's me, Mario." I don't really know where they're going. I really don't.
Yeah. And they literally have the voice of Mario in the movie, but he's like a side character. He's not even Mario. He's just a cameo.
Why not just have the guy that voices Mario be Mario?
I don't know. I don't. That's the question we're all wondering here, Nimmer. Why are they having Chris Pratt voice him instead of the actual voice of Mario? They just have him as a cameo. What? And then, and then imagine Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong.
God, no.
What?
Oh my god.
Imagine that laugh, like the yeah, the high like laugh as Donkey Kong.
Oh my
What?
god.
And but in fairness, I can see Jack Black as Bowser. I
Yeah,
can
I
see
can
that.
respect that one.
That yeah, I can respect that. Jack Black is cool, but the other ones are just weird. Okay, it's just weird. And also, Nintendo, you really gotta quit with this anime games. These anime games, I'm so tired. These anime like card games that you just always release. It's so instead of actually working on like good games like Mario, you decide to release Bayonetta games. Now, listen, I can appreciate it. Okay, a lot of people like Bayonetta games. In fairness, I just don't. I just personally don't care for it. If I'm being 100p, um, they just release really weird games, and it's like they just fallen off. They literally have one console, and they haven't released it. Like the span of them releasing games is like such an astronomical time period that it more than it should be. So yeah, Nintendo's bad. Not really. I like Nintendo, but it's just so sad of what it is now. It could be so much better. Um, yeah, that's kind of the key points in my arguments.
Sorry,
Of
Nintendo, give me
Nintendo.
money, please. I love you,
Yeah,
Nintendo.
Nintendo literally robs you, and they have you pay it for a subscription. Of like you know how you have to pay for online, right?
Nah, it's like
Um,
$20 a year. That's like the cheapest
no, no,
subscription
no,
out
no,
of
no,
all
no,
of them.
no, 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 no.
No?
They have another package, Nimmer,
Oh, do they
where
now?
you have to pay for classic games. Now I understand that, but you have to
What?
pay like $20 more or something for classic games and stuff. Now, before they said you have to pay more, it was hype, right? Like you could play Ocarina of Time, Zelda Ocarina of Time. You play all these classics that are like so good, but then they just ruin it. They ruin it. You have to pay like $20 more in order to play this. It's like what?
Really?
You have to
I thought it
what?
used to
Are
be a
you
part of the
really?
online thing. They
No, you have
changed
to
it.
pay a complete different package in order to get it.
That is so dumb.
Yeah, yeah, it's really dumb. So Nintendo, and the thing is, people are still gonna buy it, obviously, because and like the thing is, that's like why they're smart. That's just why they win, because no matter what they do, people are just gonna buy it, right? So it doesn't matter. But Nintendo, you're just they're just dumb. They're a dumb company. They make such bad decisions. It's crazy how many bad decisions they make. It's and the whole like the YouTube thing. What was that? They like copyrighted people that played the game.
They
Played the game?
copyrighted any music,
Yeah,
any fan related
yeah.
stuff.
I remember you had to be like in partnership with them in order to play their games and record it. What? Isn't that the whole point of your games is to play them? Like what? That doesn't make sense. But yeah, Nintendo is bad. Yeah. And the Kirby game was so easy. It was so unbelievably easy. There was no threat at all. It was you literally can one shot every boss. But yeah, that's rant over.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. That's kind of like the key points. I could go on a lot longer, but that would it's. I'm sure you're tired of the Nintendo rant. Um,
Kinda. But I'm not sure if I feel intimidated, provoked, or just straight up impressed.
thank you, thank you. I'm a
That was
talker. I'm a speaker.
that was
I can
quite
go
the
on for a
talk.
while. Thank you, thank you. That was actually one of my points or one of my topics.
Oh.
Um, you can ask a question. I feel like I've had the floor for a while.
Yeah.
If
If we're
want.
talking about companies messing with other companies,
Yeah.
we're on
Mhm.
it. Obviously it's kind of been obvious. I've been getting a little more into Fortnite again.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that in this season, currently at the time of day that we're recording this audio, it's the what the 5th of
The
September.
yeah.
Currently we are on chapter
It's a
3,
Monday.
season 3, and the battle
Mhm.
pass has a tier 100 skin as Darth Vader, which obviously I love that. I love Star Wars. I'm a little crapper for Star Wars. I'll do a lot for Star Wars. Star Wars is pretty
Yeah.
awesome. But for some reason, when I opened up the tier 10 page, whatever, I don't know, I saw that they gave him like a Darth spoon. They just gave him a stick with the Empire emblem on it, and it was so lame, and I got
Yeah,
really
I saw
disappointed
that.
because like, where's the lightsaber, you know? And I decided to
Right.
dig a little deeper. I watched some videos, read some articles, and it turns out Disney didn't agree to Fortnite, like for Fortnite, to make like a custom like lightsaber or even just a Darth Vader pickaxe lightsaber,
Really?
because that basically would mean that like the most famous weapon that Disney has IP over would be in Fortnite forever, and there's nothing they could do about it. So they just straight up did not agree to add it, other than obviously like the weapon that you could find when you killed the NPC, but that's like obviously limited time, so that they're fine with that. But they didn't want a permanent like mark of the lightsaber in people's lockers, so they didn't allow Epic to add it, which
That's
really pisses me
crazy.
off because they're just so greedy, man. It's so dumb, man.
Yeah,
Ugh.
no, Disney is very, very dumb in those departments. It's
Yeah.
just it's so dumb like what corporations and stuff do for money. It's just, well, I mean, okay, I can kind of understand a little bit, just a little bit, because that's their most beloved like thing Disney wise, probably ever. Um, like lightsabers, it's an iconic thing, right? Everyone knows the lightsaber,
Yeah.
and so they're probably like, okay, well, that's probably not smart to just give that out to a company or whatever. So I can kind of understand that, but it's a little dumb. It's literally Fortnite. Like
Does anybody
it's not
really
that big
care?
of a deal.
Come on.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it is
that's
annoying.
that's crazy. And like, for instance, like Pokemon, like the show, the animated show, the entire show is literally just promoting their Pokemon cards, so kids buy them. Because
What?
they're like, yeah, because they're like, Ash is like, oh yeah, I gotta collect them all. So it's kind of like saying towards kids, hey, you gotta collect all the Pokemon cards so you can be like a Pokemon master. That's essentially what they're saying. It's just a whole like promotion thing, pretty much.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Pokemon start out as the cards or the anime.
I I don't know. They could
That's
have
an
started
interesting
out with the
question.
cards. I don't know. They probably started out with the game first, of
Oh yeah,
course.
no, probably the game. Probably.
Yeah. And then maybe the cards next, and then maybe the show. Or, well, maybe not. I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah, no, it says the franchise began as Pocket Monsters Red and Green, and then changed the
I
name to
see.
Pokemon, and that's like how it started.
Pocket monsters.
Pocket Monster.
Interesting.
Gotta love me some Pocket Monsters. Ooh wee, woo!
Ooh-wee.
Want that Pocket Monster grind?
I feel like I remember when it was called Pocket Monsters.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just delusional. Maybe I wasn't born yet, but I feel like I remember that. Because I might have not even been born yet, but
Damn.
I feel like I remember them being called Pocket Monsters at one point. So
Were you alive in 1996?
okay, yeah, no, I was
There you go.
way off. um, so what do you think about YouTube? What do you think about the state of YouTube, and where do you think it's headed?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know because I've been seeing a lot of this controversy recently with like YouTube like doing some sort of favoritism thing, like blocking up people. I've
Yeah.
been watching like Jack's video and Corey,
Oh yeah,
like
yeah,
all of
that
that
whole
Chernobyl, like all that like
yeah. No, they're
schwubbalubba.
definitely. I think they're definitely like there's definitely favoritism going on, of course.
Mhm.
Um, I think that's with every major company. It's like you kind of They just favor people so kind of more people know them. Don't really care about the. That's why it's so hard to like grow on Twitch and stuff because they absolutely favorite the larger streamer instead of the smaller ones. Which kind like in a business standpoint, it makes sense. So people, they can get those streamers up and whatnot. But yeah, it's really dumb though. Like it's impossible for anyone to grow on Twitch. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, but like YouTube. Go ahead.
I definitely agree.
Yeah,
it's just it's so it's annoying. It's annoying. All of the fact that it's so dumb because no one can have a proper platform without having to or being treated as like a little perfect golden child or just the person that nobody cares about. You'll never have an equal sight because people they're people. That's like there's not a perfect human on the planet. There's not. There's always something like off or different or special to that person, which is why favoritism is a thing in the first place, because people prefer people similar to each other and not a little different. Not just not even obviously physical appearance does make people think differently, which is pretty dumb. Racists are pretty stupid. But
very dumb. Yeah.
The thing is that fucking what do you call it? Like even the way you act and stuff, people may not like. Maybe if someone has a lisp, oh, I don't like that. I'm not gonna like that guy, or just things like that. Just things that make you sound different, like the way you act. Your manners.
Yeah.
That's why people will never truly be equal, in my opinion. Which is it's annoying, but
that is really annoying because I feel like all of those assets are like what make a unique personality. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's all that goes to a unique personality. So the fact that like people don't like that, it's just kind of strange to me because it's like, well, that's like what makes them them, and so
yeah,
it's kind of weird. It's so dumb that they got rid of the dislikes. They got it like why? What is the reason?
Fair enough.
Literally, what is the reason? I'm just saying if you look hard enough, there might be an extension. If you look hard enough. Yeah, I'll just say that. But don't give it too much traction because there's a chance it can be deleted. So, so yeah. So how long's the pod? How's long?
We're going an hour strong right now.
Okay. How long is the T-Rex?
It's an hour long.
It's 1 mile. It's 1 mile and how many inches?
What if it?
How many inches?
I don't know.
How many inches?
We're talking 7 inches, not including that, that hour foot long.
Wow, a good old 7 inches. Wow. Okay,
yeah,
that's impressive. That's impressive. Just big enough, that might be a good spot to cut it. Is that?
Yeah.
Is that a good spot to end it?
Actually, there's one more thing I want to talk about.
Oh, okay. Surprise. Okay.
I've noticed, right? I'm not sure if it probably is leaked, but do you watch Rick and Morty?
I do. Yeah, there's a new season, isn't there?
Yeah, no, I'm not sure where it is, but I saw a clip of it on TikTok, and it looks awesome, and I can't wait to watch it. I'm waiting for it to get released on more things. Not really sure what the deal is with it, but I just wanted to make sure that I didn't really know if it was leaked or released already. So I wanted to ask you.
I think it got released last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I heard at least.
Hmm.
I should binge watch Rick and Morty. Actually, that's a good show.
Well, now if we don't do a podcast for a few weeks, we'll know why. Because you'll be too busy watching Rick and Morty and doing Blender.
True.
Well, actually, I think now is a good time to cut it off. So, thank you guys so much for listening. This was like, a little attempt to see how just our interesting conversation, totally interesting, goes, about just topics and things that come up to our mind and things that we wanted to write down because it was important to us to speak about. And, please give me honest feedback. If y'all just like listening to this and putting this on in the background, I'll make more. We'll make more of this. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Like, I had fun.
And also let us know, like, what names, possibly. I mean, maybe this could be named the No Name Podcast.
Yeah, that could be funny, but, if you have funny name suggestions, you are more than welcome to send them our way in the comment section.
True.
But, yeah, no, Badgerhead, I had a blast. This is awesome.
No, this was fun. I hope we can do this again. I hope you guys enjoy it. And, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.